Let's answer these event questions as fast as possible. How long is the Pokemon Go Rivals Week event? Okay, so the event starts on Tuesday, April 13th, starting at 10 a.m. local time, and will go all the way into Sunday, April 18th, ending at 8 p.m. local time. What event Pokemon to expect? Okay, so during this event, you can expect Pokemon like Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Makuhita, Meditite, Zangoose, Viper, Electabuzz, Magmar, Nidoran male, and Nidoran female. Keep in mind that all of those can be shiny, so make sure you tap on every single event Pokemon you see in the wild. As always, whenever I can, I like to give you guys some shiny luck from my shiny Pokemon at eye. So here's your shiny luck. Let's get back to these questions. Why aren't a throw and sock part of the event? That's actually a really good question, and if I had to guess, Niantic just doesn't want to spoil us. Any new shiny? No, there's no new shiny during this event. Any new Pokemon? 2 new Pokemon will be making its debut during this event, Skrelp and Clauncher. How many candies needed to evolve these new Pokemon? Okay, so you only need 50 candy to evolve each one. Skrelp evolves into Dragalge, and Clauncher evolves into Clawitzer. Which event Pokemon to focus on catching? Okay, so if you're a new or returning Pokemon Go player and you haven't really touched Go Battle League, but you want to try it, and you want to try Great League first, then Meditite will be the Pokemon you want to try catching during this event, because Meditite evolving to Medicham is a great candidate for a Great League and Go Battle League. Now for the next suggestion, if you're a new or returning Pokemon Go player, or you're a player who doesn't have a lot of fighting type attackers, then you might want to invest in catching a lot of Makuhitas. So let's say you don't have a lot of Machamps, or you don't have a lot of good Machamps or Conquerors, and you're struggling against Team Go Rocket Grunts with normal type Pokemon. Then you want to invest in catching a lot of Makuhitas, evolve into Harayamas, and give the moveset counter Dynamic Punch, and you have yourself a team of good fighting type attackers. And lastly, if you're a player who missed out on Electabuzz Community Day, or you don't have a lot of electric type attacker, then you might want to invest in finding some Electabuzz to evolve into the Electivire, because if you give the Electivire the moveset Thunder Shock and Wild Charge, it makes a great electric type attacker. Who is the legendary raid boss during this event? Okay, so Therian Forme Landorus will be making his debut during this event and will stick around for a couple weeks. Now keep in mind, if you're a player who's stuck in that take a snapshot of Landorus task in the Season of Legend Special Research, now's the opportunity to catch a Therian Forme Landorus, take a snapshot of that, and that will count towards that task. Is raiding against Therian Forme Landorus worth it? Okay, I'll say that if you don't have a lot of good ground type attackers, then yes, it is worth it to raid against Therian Forme Landorus and get it. But if you're someone who has a lot of good IV Groundons and you invested a lot of Stardust in powering those Groundons up, then you don't necessarily need to raid against Therian Forme Landorus to replace them. And the reason for that is, even though Therian Forme Landorus is slightly better than Groudon, it doesn't do that much damage. It doesn't do a lot significant more damage than Groudon in order to justify powering up a whole new team with Therian Forme Landorus. Now it's possible that Niantic will give Therian Forme Landorus a new move called Earth Power, and if it does give Earth Power in the future, then that will make Therian Forme Landorus so much better than Groudon. And then that would be a time when everyone would be giving out raid passes left and right to get a Therian Forme Landorus team full of Earth Power. But at this time, with Therian Forme Landorus making his debut for the first time in raids, it will just have Earthquake as his optimal ground charge move. And with this move, it's only slightly better than Groudon, but not significantly better than Groudon. So in summary, if you don't have a lot of good ground type attackers to begin with, then Therian Forme Landorus would be a good Pokemon for you to get. However, if you already do have a lot of ground type attackers, like a lot of Groudons that you invested Stardust in the past and you're really proud of, then you don't necessarily need to raid against Therian Forme Landorus right now, and maybe you can in the future when Niantic decides to give it Earth Power. How to counter against Therian Forme Landorus? Okay, so you can use any Ice type Pokemon with Ice type moves. So you can use Pokemon like Mamoswine with Powder Stone and Avalanche, or you can use Weavile with Ice Shard and Avalanche. Which event field research tests are worth looking for? Okay, so there's 2 event field research that you might want to look out for. There's Catch 15 types for Zangoose or Seviper, and then there's Win a Raid for the new Pokemon Skrelp and Clauncher. Now keep in mind, the event exclusive task Win a Raid for the new Pokemon Skrelp and Clauncher might be a little bit rare. So if you find yourself spending a lot of Pokesubs and you're not receiving that field research, then it's probably because it's really super rare. And that wraps up all the questions related to the Rivals Week event. A couple of reminders, I do have a survey in the description that gives you the opportunity to let me know what kind of Pokemon Go topics you're interested in seeing videos about, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I'll answer as soon as possible. Thank you to those who recently subscribed and those who continue to stay subscribed and engage with my videos. If you like this video format where I go straight to the point and answer these questions really quickly, then make sure you let me know and comment below and subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, I hope you got value out of this video, and if you did, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Thanks for tuning in, I'll see you guys in the next video.